Alright, so in this video we're going to solve the famous phrase just married on the back of cars. You guessed it, it divides by 3 because God is 3 persons and it's His story and God is love. So just married divides by 3, but then find love in just married. I just love how yesterday we solved all this cool stuff. Okay, you know, I like this stuff so much, I don't want to erase that much. I am literally just going to tuck it right here. You know, it's pretty simple. Just married on the backs of cars by the thousands all over the world, always in all capital letters. Very famous set of letters. Very famous. I mean, when you think about God only has one chance to write this story, and there's thousands of people getting married every single day and driving away in cars that have one exact set of letters on the back of them. And it's like the happiest time of their lives for many of them, and it's just like honeymoon season. You're just like, okay, this is important. So just married divides by 3. Why? Because God is 3 persons. The story belongs to Him, and He is love. God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, the Holy Ghost, the Trinity, the 3 in 1. But now find love in these letters. I was doing it in my mind the other day, and the reason I got on this is because I saw the famous just married on the back of a car, just on the TV while I was working out at the gym. So find love in it. My favorite way is one way is to take the first 2 letters of just, the first 2 letters of married, and then the last 2 letters of married, so you get like a trifork. If you were to put these side by side, you get a beautiful spacing of pairs, the bookend pair, this back end pair, plus a central pair, especially since you have a space between just and married. So technically, if you were to write these side by side, you would have 3 slots in between these 3 teams. So you have JU, team number 1, and then ST space, 3 letters. Then you have MA, team number 2. Then you have RRI, 3 slots. And then ED, the final team. So JU plus ED plus MA equals 54 equals love, in a perfect tri-fork spacing of the famous letters just married. Love equals 54. And you got several 3s in there, like JAM spells 24 888 plus U 21 plus ED. And you can also do it, the coolest thing you can do is you can do it up in teams of 3, 15, 18, 21. J plus E 15, MAD 18, U 21. Composed of teams that are 1 letter, 2 letters, and 3 letters respectively. So it's all perfect for the number 3 in the name of love. And the more you look, the more you see. And so the whole thing comes to, then you got ST, which makes 39 plus 9 is 48, plus 36 is 84. So 84 plus 54 is 138 in just married. And that's a very famous number because that is love plus 888. And we have been finding stacks of love plus stacks of 24 in all the names and words and phrases of world history. We got a ton of them on the board. If you missed this video, you can watch the whole thing. We solved every shooting star and the sun and moon and tons of universal words and the moon and all that, full moon. And there's tons of them in this video that are stacks, love plus half love plus AAA, or love plus AAA plus AAA plus AAA. That was gold sun plus silver moon. Triple love plus triple of triple eights. And then thank Jehovah for love plus love. But it's stacks of love plus AAA. So the famous phrase just married adds to 138, which is love, which equals 100. Sorry, it's love plus 30. I apologize. But you can find 24s easily in this. In fact, look at how beautiful this is. The more you look, the more you see. It's that simple. Look for 24s. Look, the T and the D, the last 2 letters, knit together to make 24 AAA. Well, that's identical with the first letters. If you put the J and the M and the A together, you get 24 AAA. So, JMA, 24 888 in the front. TD, 24 888 in the back. You've got 40 in the center there, 8s. Amazing. Wow. Yeah, so if you put 24 plus 24 like that, then you get another 24. Wow. So then the next 2 letters inset from the back, the S and the E, that's 2 divine. So the T and the D of just married, 24. The S and the E just in front of them, 24 as well. And that's really cool because the S is 1 point less than the T and the E is 1 point higher than the D. So that's really obvious. 24 TD, 24 SE, 24 JMA, and then Oh my gosh, that's the best of all. And then you're left with all the letters that divide by 3 individually. There you go. See, that was worth the price of patience. Look at that. Then you're left with the 4 letters that all divide by 3 individually. So you've got 3 24s, 3 888s in the front, the back, and the back again. And then you're left with 4 letters that all divide by 3 individually, which are 9, 18, 18, 21. And those therefore add to 66, which equals happy. Yeah, equals happy perfectly, equals marriage. 66 equals happy. This 66 equals happy, equals woman, equals blessed, equals family, equals marriage. It's like, from the man's perspective, he gets the woman, equals 66. In marriage, 66. Then they're happy, 66. They feel blessed, 66. Then they have a family, 66. Ta-da! And that's the value of the letters that all divide by 3 in just married. There you go. From both of their perspective, of course. It's like woman, marriage, family, happy, blessed. All equals 66. And you celebrate with a lot of sugar. Sugar equals happy. You know, deprive yourself of sugar, you won't be that happy in short order. You know, ultimately, all the food molecules essentially break down into simple sugars for your body to be happy using them. So, sugar equals 66 equals happy equals blessed. Okay. So just married, we've done some serious justice to that one. I love that. 24, 24, 24, and that leaves all the center letters to divide by 3. Isn't that perfect? The 3 letters in the front that don't divide by 3 make 24 888. You know, the 2 letters in the back, 24 888. Then the 2 letters inset, 24 888. And then the leftovers all divide by 3 individually. And the more you look, the more you see. And so we found love, 54. And you can always do it multiple ways. Like you can take the ST there, plus a 15 points from an I and an E and an A, or a J and an E. Like you can find love in multiple ways. Can you find the 2 loves minus the 30? Of course you can. So you just have to pop off 30 points, which take off a U and an I, and then put the S and the T together with a J and an E, and that's love number 1, and then RRMAD is love number 2. So you can easily find the 2 loves in just married, and the more beauty in it. How many letters is it? 4 plus 7. 11 letters. That glorifies the number 3 in 3 ways. 11 is an all-factor 3 number, 1 and 1 being factors of 3. 11 in text, ELEVEN, in 6 letters, which divides by 3. The grand total divides by 3, and best of all, 11 is the 5th prime, and 5 is the 3rd prime. 11 boils directly down to 3 by the law of primes. So the number of letters glorifies the number 3. How many strokes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 strokes in just. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 9, 13, 14, 18, 20 strokes in married. 26 strokes, perfect. 26 equals God. A double of 13, it glorifies number 3. We've talked about that a million times. So, total, letters, construction, breakdown, number of strokes, everything about just married glorifies the Trinity perfectly. Enough said. And typically they'll put an exclamation mark too on just married if you want to go even higher here. They'll put an exclamation, just married, exclamation mark. That bumps you up to 12 characters, perfectly divides by 3, and if you want to count that as, anyway. Fun stuff, very fun stuff. And of course, red is the king of colors. Red is the color of love. Red equals 3 times 3 times 3. And traditionally, these letters are written in red with, you know, all sorts of red hearts in the back of cars and stuff. Any other famous phrases that come to mind on, you know, the backs of cars and people that have these things when they drive off? I love how all these words that describe unity divided by 3. Hitched. Say I'm getting hitched. Well, the word hitch is just perfectly loaded. It's like all these things, like I first was getting revelations in a hardware store, how everything, every agent of unity divides by 3. Tape, glue, nail, pin, rope equals love. All these things divide by 3. Duct tape divides by 3, whether you spell it D-U-C-K, the new brand, or D-U-C-T. Vice grips, you know, the famous clamp. The word clamp divides by 3. And hitch, you know, hitch something together. Zipper divides by 3. Velcro divides by 3. And you can just keep, lace divides by 3. Every agent of unity, cement divides by 3. Every single agent of unity. Go into a hardware store and marvel at how many things are used to bind 2 different things together. And then check the name on it. You'll be like, man, everything's dividing by 3. Like perfectly and like simply. I mean glue. Just start with simple, like, and then just go on and on and on. But hitch does the same thing. You know, you can hitch up something to a truck, or you can get hitched when you get married. Well, let's look at the word hitch. You know, H-I-T-C-H. Pretty obvious. You know, every second letter, H adds to 36, and then the I and the C are 333 plus 3 respectively to make 12. That adds to 48, a double of triple eights. And then when you say hitched, that adds 9 points to make it 57, triple eight by the law of prime. And so get hitched, you know, just like there it is. And then when you get hitched, you both wear a ring. Well, ring divides by 3. Ring equals hitch. Hitch equals 48, a double of triple eights. That's the same value as ring. So you buy a ring in order to get hitched. Ta-da! Universe solved. Marriage solved. Marriage and wedding both divide by 3. Bride and bridegroom both divide by 3. You're just like, it's pretty simple. Hitch, love, just married. What else? You can solve, someone else can just go nuts, like, go nuts on all the wedding terminology you want, you know. Ceremony, wedding planning, party, artifacts, dress stuff, all those terms that would come out in all this. Okay, just married, what else? Anything else that would appear? Oh yeah, the famous XOXO. X is 24, O is 15, pretty obvious, 3s. Okay, sweet. There's the famous just married, solved, and more.